All right, unemployment day 10. Still don't have a job, still unemployed. Almost 2 weeks in, or I guess like a week and a half in. But yeah, mainly today, most of it I did was just, besides the usual, like applying for jobs, exercising, golfing, all that, etc., is get all my medical stuff kind of figured out. So I realized via a letter from my insurance carrier for my old job that I actually have benefits through the end of the month, which is kind of nice, and I wasn't really expecting that. I kind of thought like I would have like benefits be cut off like immediately, but apparently it doesn't work that way. So I basically have been spending the better part of today just going to the dentist. I found out I had a small cavity, so I got it filled in, which wasn't a big deal. Like, the process took like 20 minutes, and actually the same day as my dentist appointment, which was kind of nice. I also got all my blood work done. Should be seeing results of that for tomorrow. I wouldn't expect there anything to be askew at all. And it kind of got me thinking about like my general like kind of mood ever since I got laid off from my job about a week and a half ago. And I've been very like less stressed, I guess, calmer. I was driving around today at 11 a.m., on a Thursday, like an unemployed bum that I am. And I was kind of mystified that there was still traffic. Like, I couldn't believe there was traffic 11 a.m. on a Thursday, but, people that do have jobs obviously go to lunch, and maybe they're going to lunch, stay-at-home moms, people that are like unemployed like me, all that, etc. And I think like every single street that I was on, I was basically tailgated the entire time. It's because I was going like right at the speed limit or just a little bit under. And I just really like, I couldn't be bothered to go any faster than that. And basically like that meme image of like someone just going slow and everyone like behind them's like honking their horns and be like, I gotta get my job, I gotta go do this, I gotta go do that. And I just don't really have like any reason to go fast or even like put any sort of stress on like where I'm going. And I thought that was kind of nice. I know that's something I can't really continue on forever. Like, eventually I'm going to have to earn money, but it's kind of nice to live like how you think like rich people live, where it's like they don't really have anything to do. They're not really stressed out. They kind of take life at their own pace. Yeah, I guess I'm just feeling kind of thankful that I still have benefits for the next, week or so. Not week. Today's 26, so yeah, 5 days from now. So I'm planning to get all that stuff done. Still looking for a job on LinkedIn. Still not really having any sort of success on LinkedIn, I guess. Getting more spam calls now. I probably get like one every hour. It seems like, and I've probably applied to, over the course of this week, probably 75, 80 jobs, which isn't like too much, because we're talking like really quick like applications that may take like 5 or 10 minutes, right? And I'm sure my phone number and my current address and my email or whatever probably already in some like data brokers like system. And I'm pretty sure that they probably sold it to some other person. Now I'm in like this robocall bank where some guy from Hyderabad or wherever has got my information, and they're calling me and they're trying to get me to answer so they can try to scam me out of money via like gift cards or whatever. Obviously I don't want to answer them because I'm not an idiot, but yeah, it's kind of something annoying I have to deal with. I just block the number, move on. But one thing about these that I just find really annoying is the fact that like they spoof like your area code. So it's always like unknown number, it's like the area code, and it's like a telemarketer spam. And I'm actually kind of mystified. I don't know. I can't believe like that's like accessible to like just spoof numbers like that, to just make up a new number with the intention of like trying to scam somebody. But I don't know, I guess it's just kind of the world we live in. Besides that, oh man, not a whole lot. Just been reading more, which is kind of funny. I was reading an investing book. I'm not like going to be a trader or anything, but I was trying to figure out the last time I actually ever read as like a full book cover to cover, and to be honest, it probably has been like years. I don't know, maybe since like college, which is kind of crazy. Like, adults don't read anymore, which is kind of insane. Like, I used to read the paper pretty regularly as like a normal human being, 20, 30 years ago. And even that, like, used to read, a lot of people read books, they have a nice bookshelf or whatever. But like the average like regular person, if they're not like a literary head, I guess, or if they're not like really into like books and all that, they don't read. And I certainly am one of those people. Like, I never read at all. Like, I didn't really need to, right? I guess I'm literate, obviously, but the only thing I was reading is like spreadsheets and emails. And I think that kind of has a side effect, like in communications. Like, I don't know, I'm not very like articulate, I guess. I'm okay. I can communicate some points and stuff like that, but I'm not like, I don't have like a very eloquent language. I don't really enunciate like very well, I guess. And I think that's a lot of that side effect, just not like reading and stuff, and just not really I guess. And also when you do talk like this, like recording your own voice, it's kind of hard to like actually be very articulate and not say every 20 seconds like I tend to do. And I think everyone else tend to do too. So yeah, it just kind of made me think about like how nobody like really reads anymore. And yeah, I guess I'm getting enlightened as a unemployed bum. But yeah, just trying to find ways to fill my time in between jobs right now. And yeah, kind of a shorter video. I don't know. Also, I am almost at 25 subscribers, which is kind of cool. At 24, I guess. I honestly thought that nobody was even going to like listen or watch or even care about this at all. I honestly expected to be like hidden by YouTube. Not because I'm like controversial or anything, but just because like, you know, as a new account, I don't know, I didn't think like YouTube would want to recommend any of my videos to any of you guys. So yeah, if you're here, thank you. If you're already subscribed, really appreciate it. If you're not, feel free to subscribe, like, comment, share the video, tell me how bad I am at this, and yeah, take care.